Oh yeah, toast is done. Hello everyone, welcome to Sunday. Ooh, accidentally touched the metal. I was trying to get just the bread. That's fun. Anyway, you might think that it's the morning because people sometimes do the toast in the morning. That is, I'm gonna touch the bread. Not what this is, because I'm actually gonna put some of this chocolate spread on it. This was sent in a while ago. I think I talked about it on the vlog actually. I'll put some of this on it as a snack because it's actually the end of the day. And I have not filmed anything today because we have worked nonstop. But Steven, what could you have possibly worked on nonstop? That's a lot of boxes. That's a whole lot of boxes. We filled the dining room with boxes because we are moving. And one of the problems with moving is the actual moving. I am excited to go to a new place and experience new things. That will be fun. I am not excited to pack stuff because when we last packed stuff, when we moved from the other house to this one, we had quite a bit of things. Since then, and this may not come as a huge surprise to you, we have acquired more things. Because when we were still at the other house, we had not started to collect Nintendo Wii. And since then, we have collected Nintendo Wii and Wii U and just other things, other things that, folks either sent in or things that we found in game stores that we thought were interesting and we picked up and we have more stuff.
Suddenly you hate things and all things and everything. Things are bad.
Things are bad. Having physical things is there. It's nice to an extent. You're like, oh hey, a thing. I have this thing. And then when you need to take that thing to a new location, you go, I have this thing. So really,
I don't want
changes. Yeah, this thing. I mean, I've never regretted collecting video games. Even during this, I don't regret collecting video games. But it is a reminder of like, oh, the moving part sucks a lot. But one of my big hangups with this house was that so much stuff was boxed for like the duration that we lived here, and that sucked. And we just never had enough room, and the upstairs, the ceilings are sloped, so all of the billies, which is where we kept all of our games at the last place, we couldn't even friggin' use. So that, that sucked. And some folks may wonder, well, like, why couldn't you put the games down here? For those who don't know about games and game collecting, one of the things that you typically try to do is minimize sunlight into the room where you are stashing your games, because the sun coming in will ruin the spines day in, day out for sunlight. And obviously we didn't want to have the curtains closed forever. So instead you find a room that you can just keep no light coming in, which was upstairs. I had blackout curtains over the window and I never had any light coming in, which is fine. That's the way I prefer to work anyway. But that's also good for games. Because, if you've ever been to a game store where like they put their product in the window and it just is completely destroyed, I've been to a few places like that, and it sucks. It's really sad. So yeah, we don't do that. Anyway, tomorrow we are doing some moving, and the emphasis is on some because there's a lot of stuff to move. So we're gonna be moving that over there tomorrow. We rented a U-Haul, and we also rented a Dan who is going to ride along with me in the U-Haul, and Mao is going to drive the car alongside. And the purpose of that is that we did all the pricing for U-Haul and the other companies, and there's no best company if you need to move. It has everything to do with like what your needs are. For us, our specific needs are, we are going less than 200 miles away, and in the process we can do a one-way rental. And for that, U-Haul was the cheapest. U-Haul made the most sense. For long rides, like if you're going really, really far, what was the other company? Penske. Like Penske made the most sense if you had to go like really, really far. Like if you were going across the U.S. But for our purposes, it was like, oh, U-Haul makes the most sense. So we got a U-Haul truck, and it's a bigger truck than I've ever driven before. So I wanted Dan in the passenger seat to help me just for like lane changing and making sure we get there safely. And then Mal's going to bring the car with us. And then when we're done unloading stuff at the house, we'll just turn in the truck in Raleigh, and then we'll all ride in the car back. But is it like tomorrow the only move that we're doing? No. There's so much stuff to move. So we're only moving some stuff tomorrow, and one of our goals is to actually get movers and do a mover thing. But there's just a lot of stuff, and we're doing it a little at a time. So it's fine. There is a method to the madness, and if you don't understand, then that's fine, and I will explain later when we're finally settled in Raleigh. But for now, you'll just have to trust me that this really does make the most sense for what we're doing. Anyway, yeah, so that was our Sunday. And I need to put some chocolate on this toast. And Kepler has been not great because he knows something's going on. Obviously, the house is destroyed. And for the longest time, he just moped. He just laid there and just looked absolutely pathetic. And, I felt bad, but this too shall pass, buddy. This too shall pass. I promise. It'll be okay. Okay, I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. More to come, not only tomorrow, but then also in this entire saga of moving. Every move that we have, the moving gets harder because there's more stuff, and this will be the hardest move yet. It's also the furthest. Well, Columbia to here is actually about the same distance. Yeah. But at the time, we had very few things. Yeah. Now we have more things. It's fine. I'm done for real. I want to eat this bread. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?